Hi Cancer, I'm going to be doing a self-love tarot reading. These are general messages. If they don't resonate with you this week, come back next week. Maybe I can help you then. These are self-love messages designed for spirit to showcase areas where we might not be giving ourselves 100%. And areas where we might need to be more authentic with ourselves. Part of self-love is self-acceptance, and it's hard to accept parts of ourselves that we haven't acknowledged. I do a 6-card spread, Cancer. Sorry, there's a guy mowing his yard. I do a 6-card spread, and the 7th card is Spirit Message. I did shuffle a little bit before I got started, Cancer, but it never hurts to shuffle some more. In fairness, I was out here first. I did like 3 videos before he started. Anyway, in the first position, Cancer, we have how you feel or where you are. In the second position, we have something that Spirit wants you to prioritize. In the third position, we have something that Spirit wants you to deal with. Maybe you said, I don't have energy, or I don't need to do it right now, and Spirit's like, pick it up. In the fourth position, it's going to be something that Spirit wants you to acknowledge, to be more authentic with yourself. We all have multi-facets. We're all multifaceted. We all have multi-faces. Multifaceted. There's just a lot of things to us, you know, and acknowledging certain aspects of ourselves is really going to help us feel more complete. In the 5th position, this is something Spirit wants you to let go of. Maybe it doesn't serve you anymore. In the 6th position, this can be something that's in your environment that Spirit wants you to acknowledge. Maybe you didn't notice it was there, or maybe you didn't notice it was for you. And in the 7th position, like I said, is Spirit Message. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Spirit says, we're going to get started, sorry, Cancer. Spirit says right now you are in this Queen of Wands energy. And let me tell you, if there was a person in this freaking deck that I'd want to be in their energy of, it's this Queen. Look at her. She is the baddiest baddie. She has overcome this fire. She's overcome her fear. She's brave. She's got that fire with her. She is with her cheetah partner. This implies some kind of high.
Stash this back here.
Ah!
Oh, just in the area.
Oh, just here, right there. It's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
Bye. This is like some kind of passion. You know, this is like, oh yeah, we said a passion. And then she has her cheetah friend there. And her cheetah friend is just like indication of her intuition. How in touch with your intuition are you, Cancer? Right now, it looks like you're somebody who is. You look like somebody who's brave. Somebody who's standing their ground. Oh sorry, that was my neighbor. They just dropped off something for me. In this position of something the universe wants you to prioritize, ooh, Cancer, is a new beginning. You're so lucky. Aries, I think, Aries yeah, Aries got this too. Yeah. Maybe you want to start something new. And the universe is like, yeah, you're feeling brave, you're feeling good, you're in this great space. Go ahead. Give it the green light. Like that. And what the universe wants you to start dealing with is this works. Cancer, you might have more than one thing going right now. And the universe is saying like, hey, actually, you need to keep all these balls in the air. You know, if you're juggling stuff, you need to keep them up there. Keep them up there. So maybe you have a new project that you want to get started. And the universe is saying, okay, you have a green light for that too. You have all this bravery, all this good energy, Cancer. Look at you. Oh, I can't say this word, but this card is our 10 of Cups. Now, in the 10 of Cups, it doesn't look like the 10 of Cups traditionally looks. My Lover's card actually looks like that, like a family and a home. This one here is satiety, which is like being satiated, being satisfied emotionally, right? And we have the 10 of Cups here. And if we see these people, she is filling up those cups, and he is supporting her doing that. That's gorgeous. So the universe wants you to acknowledge that you do have support, and that you are emotionally fulfilled right now. Maybe you're in this baddie energy and you're like, hey, you know what? I don't need anybody. I'm a queen, right? But actually, queens, like, they are, you know, servants to their people. So you can't be a queen without people to rule. And right now it's saying that you have that stability, that emotional support from the people around you. And that's great. Oof. But you should maybe acknowledge this more, Cancer. I don't really know why I'm having to tell you this. You're like the boss of emotions, right? And so I would think that you would be able to acknowledge really simply or really easily other people's emotions. Something the universe wants you to let go of is a sense of joy. That's so strange. Not joy. I'm sorry. The sun. I do think about it as joy. The universe. When I think about the sun, I think about like positive energy, right? And when I think about this card in particular, we see these two people. Well, actually, they look like fairies. We see these two fairies, and they're like really frolicking. Maybe what you need to get rid of is this sense that like this journey is going to be easy or like frolicsome or like not that you won't be happy, because I mean you already have the Ten of Cups, but like easy, right? Traditionally we see the baby on the horseback, and it's supposed to like be indicative of like new beginnings and like purity of like trying new things, right? Because a baby doesn't have any experiences, and so they go into the world like with this innocent like things are going to work out sort of idea. And I think here what we're seeing is the universe is saying, okay, you have to let go of this idea that things are going to be easy. Look at them just frolicking, okay? This could be a relationship. And I only say that because now we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Sun, and they both have people in them. So bear in mind, Cancer, that like even if you find like the love of your life, even if like say you've had a best friend since like kindergarten, you've been like with each other all the time, like you both like the same things, you grew up in the same time frame, you grew up in the same environment, you grew up in the same like kind of like structure, like you guys weren't too different in like family sense. Even if you're like the best of friends, and like even if you've been together for 20 years, it's not always going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think people with like dismissive or anxious attachment styles think that. They think that what we see on Hallmark is real. That's not. It's not going to work out like that. So universe is saying like if you're in this energy of like, you're a baddie, you're a queen, and you have all this emotional support, but maybe like maybe you're looking for a new beginning. Universe is saying, hey, don't cut off whatever is happening right now for this sense of like things gonna be perfect. Like we don't find perfect things. Things are perfect because of their imperfections. So you're the Queen of Wands right now. It could be possible that you're looking for your King of Wands, but actually universe is saying like don't hold on to that sense of like perfection. Because the King of Pentacles is what is being represented here and what you need to acknowledge. So yeah, you're this person who's full of energy and desire and passion, but like what universe is saying to acknowledge in your environment is the King of Pentacles, which is like a sense of stability. This could just be like how you see yourself, but I do get a sense of like a relationship involved here. So you ever heard that joke? It's like, how do you make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Yeah. Universe, source, Gaia, God, whatever you want to call it, has a really sick sense of humor. Like, honestly, it's like, he would be that one friend that makes like the terrible jokes and you're just like, and they're like, oh, but did you hear me? And you're like, yeah, no, I heard you. I know, because I make jokes like that. My favorite joke in my entire life is my, well, I can't tell you the title because that always gives it away. But anyway, yeah, I make jokes like that. So our lesson here could be like you have all this energy, you have all this passion, and you want to start a new beginning. But there's other things going on that maybe you're involved in or maybe you might not know about. And the universe is saying, hey, you need to pay attention to these things. You are emotionally satisfied right now. But maybe because of the way that you're looking at it, you're not seeing it the right way. Really briefly, I just want to touch on the love languages, right? So let's say your partner is bringing you gifts and they're just like, this made me think of you, this made me think of you, and you're just like accumulating a pile of crap and you're like, I don't know what this person is doing. Like, why are they giving me all this stuff? Well, because their love language is gifts and yours isn't. Maybe what you want is really for them to just sit down for 5 minutes and watch the show that you've been talking about for weeks. And in that sense, maybe your sense of, or maybe your preference or your love language is quality time or acts of service. Sometimes the people we love can't give us love the way that we want to because they don't know how yet. And that's okay. That's totally acceptable. Cancer, maybe, like, again, like I said, maybe you're just not, maybe your sense of what is supposed to be happening just isn't matching reality. And because it's not, you feel like you're not being emotionally supported, but you actually very much so are. In your environment, yeah, like I said, universe wants you to acknowledge in your environment there's a sense of stability. So you are somebody who's full of passion, but you might also be someone who is stable, okay? Where you just need more stability. You just don't think it's available to you, and it actually is. The universe message to you is the Aeon, which is judgment. I think this is you. The universe is telling you to get out of your own way with judging how things are, judgment. Because again, I see this like you know, you're here with this emotional stability or this emotional, stability. I mean, it's the 10 of Cups. This is what everyone wants. But, you know, universe is saying there's like this new, prioritize this new. And this new could be some sense of love or some sense of relationship with someone else. Because 1, 2, 3 of my cards now have multiple people in them. So I think it is dealing with other people. I don't do relationship readings, but we can talk about you in this relationship. It could be that in the past, you know, that you've had this experience where things just haven't turned out the way that you wanted. And because of that, you're not satisfied. But the universe is saying this situation will leave you satisfied if you change your perception of how you believe things are supposed to be. Your judgment of the situation. You know, I don't really believe I have a taste or like a preference of like how people are supposed to look. If you look at over the course of my dating history, many of these people don't look exactly the same. There is like I do have a history of white boys, but that's really just because of exposure. I have not been exposed to many different types of people. I also have a history with Asian men. I tend to enjoy Asian men because I am from Hawaii, and that is just something that I am used to and something I do have a lot of contact with. So, my point was, you know, I don't tend to have like one type. I don't tend to look at people with like this preference, and because of that, I've met like a lot of different people. What I tend to look for is like attitudes and like how style. Oh, there's a deer that just. There's birds all over the place, but a deer is like frolicking through the back part of the forest, or the back part of the meadow that I live on a lot of. Anyway, so I don't look for people who look the same. I look for people who act in a way that I like. That doesn't always mean that I'm right. Like, I could just really like one certain characteristic about a person and be wrong about all the others, because it happens more often than not. But what I'm saying is, I'm sorry, here I get the sense that you might be judging a situation or person without getting to see more aspects of that person. And because of this, you could be missing out on a lot of joy. And so you really have to reframe your perspective, you know, of what might make you happy. So let's get started here, Cancer. Or let's clarify. I'm going to use the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. It's my favorite. Let's see. Uh-oh. We said you were in this Queen of Wands energy. Now, you could definitely be someone who is full of bravery, someone who is, you know, not afraid to, like, tell people how they feel, or that feels the need to, like, hold back. There could be things about you that say to people that you have like an excitement for life, that you have vigor, that you're excited about things, okay? Omens, things about you that say to other people that you're, you know, exciting. That you're somebody that they would want to be in a relationship with. I don't want to be in a relationship with a boring person. I'm not boring. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so many things happening. Let's see. Too many. Let's see. You could probably be an abundant person too. I mean, if you're giving off these vibes that like you're really brave and that you have confidence, then it's probably because you're a person who, you know, doesn't find that a lot of things come hard to them. And that's really great. So like maybe you are looking for abundance, or you are a person who is abundant, and because of this, the universe is saying like, hey, let's get moving. Let's start out on some exciting journey. Let's head out, okay? You are this person, you have all this bravery, let's move. The universe wants you to prioritize this movement. I'm moving a lot. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a position to get comfortable, and I'm outside, and that guy just cut all of his grass, and now my nose itches. This journey could involve some sense of retreat, or it could feel like a retreat to you. If you're brave and the universe is like, hey, get going, and you're like, but why? Like, I'm good where I am. You could feel like this is them trying to get you to retreat, when in fact this is really trying them to move forward and to teach you, okay? This is a card of teaching. So the universe is trying to get you to move forward and to teach you whatever it is. So right now you're probably in the middle of a lesson, okay? And the universe is saying they need you to prioritize these works. There's works that you have to put into things. I don't think it's just one thing, because we see the three other things here. This is the Three of Pentacles. So I don't think it's just one thing. The universe wants you to get involved in like other things. Maybe you're saying want to go after work. I want to put a lot of my time and attention into career, but the universe is saying you need to acknowledge that you either want or you have this emotional satiety right now, this 10 of Cups. And there's death, yeah. So maybe you do have too many things going on right now. And what the universe is saying is with this works card, you need to put to death some of these things. You have too many things going on right now. Yeah, it's great that you're brave and it's great that you have all this energy, but if you're putting energy here and energy here and energy here, you're not putting 100, 100, 100, you're putting like 75, 25 or 20 and then like 5. I know math. Yeah, whatever you're carrying with you, this could be like a burden, honestly. If there's something you need to put to death, then you're going to know what it is. I'm not just saying, hey, like if you have a job, quit your job. No, I'm saying that like if you have multiple things going on right now and you know that something needs to go, you know that something has to give, you know that something feels like a burden, you know something feels hard, well then don't take on more. Like let go of some things. Yeah, universe is saying acknowledge that you either want or you have this emotional stability in your life right now, because this is this is good for you. This is what's good for you. This is gonna help you be more authentic with yourself. So let's say right now you're like the Queen of Wands and you're just, sitting back and you're like really pretty and you're just like, I have a lot of this passion. I have a great personality. I am a good catch. Somebody would be happy to have me. And then, you thinking, I'm kind of a baddie, like anyone would be happy to have me. But what you're not acknowledging is that you want someone to want you. Well, the universe is saying acknowledge that. If you have someone that wants you, acknowledge that too. That's what's good. That's going to help you be more authentic with yourself, that you want it too, that you want to experience it. It'll help you move into balance, be more balanced with yourself. So this card right here, this satiety, is in that position of, something that Spirit wants you to acknowledge, be more authentic with yourself. And here we see this movement into balance with yourself. Maybe, just because the satiety card came up, maybe you were raised religiously homeschooled and you were taught from like hi.
Is Amanda home yet?
No, she's not.
Okay. Is she going to be home this weekend?
She'll be home this afternoon, probably around 5.
Is the boy that usually mows, is that her son?
Yeah.
Okay.